This is Scooter.
Yo, the stash.
You're on the SS3618 show.
What's going on?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I mean, you know what to do, buddy.
Lower the drawbridge.
Second. Get here. Oh, we got our fans out there today. This is getting crazy.
The things that excite you, buddy.
Oh, I love it, dude. Love it. All right, let's get us in here. Here we are.
Here we are.
What's your shirt say?
Sprinkler fitters.
Sprinkler fitters. That's a Toad shirt, right?
It is. Yep. And he's made for my dad years ago.
Okay, so AKA Toad is Stash's Poppy.
That's right.
Hey, where are we going today?
Yeah, we are going to North Dakota.
North Dakota.
A lot to see there.
All right, so before we go to North Dakota, let's look at some of the stats. Let's get out of here for a second, right?
Okay.
So we want to thank all our subscribers on YouTube. We got 17. We want to thank all our views, 48,549. That's a combination of YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok.
Yep. No matter where you watch it, we appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
You get a chance to hit some likes and subscribes on the YouTube as well. But yeah, I like just the fact that you're watching. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Absolutely. So we've had an increase. So last week we were at 0.98% increase. This week we went up to 2. So
nice
we had a
little bump.
good thing. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I think that might have had something to do with the nerds on wheel. Just saying. I could be wrong.
Scooter, you're bringing them in.
Woo! Yes. Alright, so North Dakota, right? We got Bismarck's the capital, right? We got this other good stuff here. Top 3 roads, the Scenic Loop Drive, Theodore Roosevelt National Park. You're going to hear a lot of that today, everybody.
That's right.
Wow, look at that nice little curve there. Got the Enchanted Highway. I don't know, did Dorothy come here when she flew away from Kansas? And we got Old Red, Old Ten.
Old Red, Old Ten. All right.
Nice. Nice. Tell us a little bit about the Scenic Loop Drive.
Well, the Scenic Loop Drive is Theodore Roosevelt National Park. It's one of the premier motorcycle and scenic drives in the Midwest. That's winding through North Dakota's colorful Badlands. Right? The drive offers spectacular overlooks, abundant wildlife, and sweeping prairie landscapes that inspired President Teddy Roosevelt's passion for conservation. Now, the South Unit Scenic Drive begins near Medora and provides numerous opportunities to stop for photos, hiking, and wildlife viewing.
You think because of that, that's why he got his face on that statue in South Dakota?
I think a little more than that, but yeah.
Maybe, right?
Yeah, maybe.
All right, buddy, give us some fun facts of this Scenic Loop Drive.
Well.
Oh, wait, is that you right there?
Yeah, that's you.
Look at you, man. That's a young stash.
That's you contemplating your life choices, I guess. Don't jump.
Oh, is that me with scooterisms? That's how I started coming up with scooterisms.
Oh, you know what? That's exactly how it is.
Looking at the bison down there.
Mm-hmm. Now, Theodore Roosevelt called this region the place that shaped his conservation philosophy. More than 70,000 acres of rugged badlands and prairie are protected within the park. And the park's one of the best places in the United States to see free roaming bison and wild horses in their natural habitat.
Why would you conserve rugged badlands? They're badlands. Why would anybody want to conserve a badland?
There's some badlands, man.
That's interesting, right? All right, buddy, why would runners love it? Well, there's the horses.
Yeah, they'd love it through Theodore Roosevelt National Park. It's North Dakota's premier motorcycle ride. Now, it winds through colorful badlands, dramatic buttes, and expansive prairie.
Buttes or buttes?
No, we did the buttes a couple episodes back.
Right.
And it offers unforgettable scenery and abundant wildlife.
That does look gorgeous, man.
Yeah, it's bad.
Check that out, dude.
That's bad, man.
If you go to, what's that show, My Lunch Break? He might tell you that this could be castles under there.
Oh.
But we don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
Let's go check it out.
I'm just saying. All right, let's go to this Enchanted Highway.
Now, this is one of...
they got giants.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Look at this. Giant birds, giant people, man.
And the Enchanted Highway is one of America's most unique motorcycle rides. Now, it's stretching 32 miles. I know how much that upsets you.
That's more than 20 in South Dakota, man. See, they're going a little further here.
Mm-hmm. Now that goes from Gladstone to Regent, North Dakota. Instead of mountain vistas or twisted roads, riders are treated to a series of massive scrap metal sculptures. Yeah, you should leave your bike there. That's all it's worth. Making one of this country's most memorable roadside attractions. Now, the route was created by local artist Gary Greff to revitalize the town of Regent and has become one of North Dakota's signature destinations.
This artist did the same thing as Nebraska's artist. Remember that guy?
Uh-huh.
Built the cars. All right, buddy, get some fun facts about this. Look at these deers and birds.
Now, the Enchanted Highway is approximately 32 miles long, and every sculpture is built primarily from recycled scrap metal. And he began the project in 1989 to bring visitors back to his hometown of Regent. But the attraction has been recognized by publications, including National Geographic, as one of America's top roadside attractions.
What was that? What was that movie with the ring?
The Ring?
Precious, my precious.
Lord of the Rings.
Is this Lord of the Rings? Is this where he got it from?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Look at that. I don't know.
Oh, the simple life of Scooter.
Give us some motorcycle rider tips here.
Well, allow 2 to 3 hours to enjoy the full drive.
In 32 miles.
That's how long it takes you to get there.
All right, no need for speed there, man.
It's perfect for Scooter.
Look at the giants, man. Look at this, man.
Yeah, you're just fascinated by them giants.
I am fascinated by the giants, man.
Jesus.
Go ahead, buddy.
Every sculpture has a pull-off viewing area, and relaxed pace makes it an excellent addition to a ride between Bismarck, Medora, and the Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Now, many travelers recommend driving the entire route rather than turning around early, since most of the sculptures are clustered in the southern half of Regent.
I'm not sure how you turn around in 32 miles, but all right. I get it, man. All right, let's get it all about Old Red, Old Tan.
Now, the Old Red, Old 10 Scenic Byway. Now, oh, there you go. This will make you happy.
Isn't that amazing?
100, it's 108 miles. So, a historic route stretching from Mandan to Dixon. Now, it followed much of the original Old Red Trail, one of America's earliest transcontinental automobile routes. Running parallel to Interstate 94, this scenic byway offers a slower-paced journey through charming prairie towns, rolling farmland, historic landmarks, and reminders of North Dakota's pioneer heritage.
So, pioneers, is that the same as cowboys?
Yeah, sure
So
is.
they had cowboys and Indians out there too, huh?
Oh, yeah, they're everywhere.
Interesting. That looks pretty cool there. Look at that. Look at that big, another giant cow, man. Can you imagine milking that something? I get some fun facts about this Old Red, Old Tan.
Well, the route allows portions of the original Red Trail, one of the first marked automobile routes across the United States before the numbered highway system existed. So that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Now, the Red Trail once connected Seattle, Washington to New York City, serving travelers long before interstate highways were built. Now, the byway received official designation as one of North Dakota's scenic byways in 2008. And General Custer, he traveled portions of this corridor while moving west towards Montana during military expeditions. And unlike Interstate 94,
was Custer the Southern? Did he fight for the South or the North?
yeah, south.
South. And what's he doing up in North Dakota, man?
Well, he had to get there somehow.
Man, I get so far up there.
Well, unlike Interstate 94, the old Red Old 10, it passes through numerous historic small towns where visitors can enjoy local museums, cafes, shops, and community events.
Look at that Coca-Cola. Do you drink Coca-Cola?
I like Pepsi more.
It's delicious and refreshing. See, you don't drink Jack and Pepsi. You do Jack and Coke, right?
Yeah. I don't drink too much pop.
All right, buddy, tell us what's the best time to ride this Old Red, Old Tan.
Well, there's of the four seasons. When it's in spring, you got blooming wildflowers and lush green prairies. In the summer, you got warm weather with vibrant small town festivals. In the fall, you got golden wheat fields and colorful prairie landscapes. But you always got the sunrise and the sunset with the expansive sky. The expansive skies create spectacular views and excellent photography conditions.
I like that, buddy.
But it's always something for everybody.
Something for everybody. All right, so now we're on another part of the show, right? Oh, no, we got people clapping, man.
Yeah, they thought you were leaving.
All right, top 3 rider dining spots in ND. We got Teddy's Dining Room, Enchanted Castle, that was pretty cool, and Peacock Alley, not the one in Fort City.
Yeah. People from Chicago would know Peacock Alley from
That's pretty cool.
Ford City.
Hey, so tell us a little bit about Teddy's Dining.
Well, I'll tell you, it's located inside the historic Theodore Dining Room at the iconic Rough Riders Hotel.
Rough Riders. That's pretty cool. That's a cool name, right?
That was Theodore. Was his riding group.
Was he an MC, man? Eddie the MC, man?
Original MC, huh? Theodore's Dining Room is considered Medora's premier fine dining experience. Now, it's inspired by the legacy of Teddy. The restaurant combines upscale cuisine with Old West charm, making it a favorite stop for motorcycle travelers exploring the Theodore Roosevelt National Park.
Sure, they like talking about Teddy, don't they?
Yeah, they like their Teddy.
Did Teddy, one of Teddy's favorite meals right there?
Quite possibly.
All right, buddy, give some fun facts about Teddy's Dining Room.
Well, it was named in honor of Theodore Roosevelt, if you didn't figure that out, whose years spent ranching in North Dakota helped shape his lifelong commitment to conservation. Now, the restaurant's widely regarded as one of the finest dining destinations in western North Dakota and consistently ranks among Medora's top-rated restaurants. Now, many menu items showcase the regional ingredients, including North Dakota bison, premier beef, freshwater
Premier or premium?
Oh, they made the premiere of premium beef. Freshwater walleye, which is me and Mama Joe's favorite, and locally inspired flavors.
Nice.
Yeah, see that? See, they got the North Dakota bison.
Bison. I see. No, we'll get that later, buddy.
Okay.
All right.
The restaurant operates year-round, serving breakfast and dinner, even after Medora's busy summer tourist season ends. And travelers often pair dinner at Theodore's with an evening performance of the famous Medora musical or a scenic drive through Theodore Roosevelt's National Park.
That's pretty cool, buddy. All right, man, let's go to this Enchanted Castle restaurant, which is pretty cool. Look at that, lower the drawbridge, right?
So look at that, lower the drawbridge.
Ooh.
Yeah, Mama Joe doesn't know it, but this is going to be next stop on a trip. Keep telling her I want my chainmail and my chainmail coif. She won't give me either one.
Damn it, Mama Joe.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You're so selfish.
I need the people in the comments start telling it. I need some of you guys to pull for me here.
Yeah, hey, Mama
so
Joe,
man.
man.
Now, it's located at the southern end of the famous Enchanted Highway. The Enchanted Castle Hotel is one of North Dakota's most unique destinations. Now, it's created by the artist Gary Greff. The visionary, same guy,
right?
Yep.
Huh?
And he's the visionary behind the Enchanted Highway sculptures. The hotel transforms a former high school into a medieval-style castle, complete with a drawbridge, knights in armor, and attached steakhouse. It's a favorite stop for motorcycle riders, road trippers, and families exploring western North Dakota. So lower that drawbridge and let us in.
That's pretty cool, man. Look at that right there, man.
Look at that.
I tell you, this could be the new home of the Sons of Freedom for their new clubhouse right there.
That's it.
Go to North Dakota, Sons of Freedom, huh?
Man. Now, that opened in 2012 after he purchased and transformed Regent's former high school into a medieval-themed hotel. He also created the sculptures along the highway, like I said, of the 32-mile highway, making the hotel the perfect ending to the journey. So it's almost like the road that leads to it, you know?
All roads lead to somewhere.
And the knights in shining armor, the castle decor, and a working drawbridge give guests a feeling of staying in a fancy castle on a North Dakota prairie. The property is open year-round, making it a convenient overnight stop for visitors exploring the national park into western North Dakota. Travelers consistently praise the hotel's cleanliness, spacious rooms, welcoming atmosphere, and the opportunity to hear Gary Greff's first-hand stories about the Enchanted Highway. So he's there a lot.
It's interesting that you had to point out that it was clean. Like most places aren't clean.
Yeah, that is kind of thing. I mean, it's nice to be famous for it.
I know. It's famous because it's clean. All right. Well, so there's a lot of dirty,
Maybe they're saying for a castle.
A lot of dirty birdies out there. All right, buddy, talk a little about Peacock Alley.
Right, the Peacock Alley in Bismarck. It's located in the historic Patterson Hotel. Building in its downtown Bismarck, Peacock Alley has long been one of North Dakota's most iconic restaurants. It was established in 1933, shortly after the end of Prohibition, and it became famous for its premium steaks, lively bar, and rich political and presidential history. So they're tied to it for a very long time there in Bismarck.
Look at that. President's hanging out at Peacock Alley, huh?
Uh-huh.
All right, buddy, get some fun facts. Is that a steak for you right there?
Yeah, I like mine a little bigger.
A little big. You like big steaks,
Yes,
huh?
sir. Yes, sir.
Huh?
Peacock Alley opened in 1933, just after the repeal of Prohibition, and quickly became one of Bismarck's premier dining destinations. And it also welcomed several U.S. presidents, including Theodore Roosevelt, Calvin Coolidge, JFK, and Lyndon B. Johnson.
What? Why are the presidents hanging out in North Dakota, man?
Not much to do.
In Peacock?
Well, they didn't have the castle yet, so.
The castle's got a Peacock Alley.
Now, during Prohibition, the Patterson Hotel was rumored to have secretly served alcohol using an elaborate warning system.
Nice.
And it was linked to stories of underground tunnels and hidden gambling.
Underground tunnels? What? I've heard that on a few other shows.
Just what we always thought, huh?
Interesting.
Now, when North Dakota's state capitol burned in 1930, portions of the state government temporarily operated from the Patterson Hotel till the new capitol was open.
So they got their little steak while they were doing a little legislation, huh? Making laws and eating steak.
Yep. So, but for decades, it was considered the unofficial gathering place for legislators, lobbyists, business leaders, and visitors during North Dakota's legislative sessions.
Nice. All right, buddy, we're going to go to the next part of the show, right?
Okay.
Fun facts about North Dakota. We got Roosevelt's Haven, the Enchanted Highway, and the Honey Cap.
All right.
That's pretty cool, huh? Hey, buddy, tell us a little bit about Teddy Roosevelt and what he said.
Well, a few places in America can claim to have transformed a future president, but North Dakota's Badlands did exactly that for old Teddy. After experiencing personal tragedy in 1884, Roosevelt's traveled west to the Dakota Territory seeking healing, adventure, and a fresh start. And his years ranching in the Badlands forever changed his outlook on life, his leadership, and his conservation. And he later wrote that I never would have been president if it had not been for my experiences in North Dakota. I think that's something.
Think he hung out here?
Yeah, there's his house.
Was he out there grilling back there or something?
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
All the castles out there, and look at him hanging out in his right cat. That's interesting. All right, buddy, get some fun facts about what he said.
Well, he first arrives in the Dakota Territory.
Oh, is that Grandpappy stash right there? Look at him on horse, man. What's up, Grandpa?
Well, he arrived in 1883 to hunt bison. And
Wait. Is it bison or bison?
No, it's bison. You know, good way for you to remember it is that was the last thing your dad said to you when you were 2. Bye, son.
Bye, son. That's true. He did leave. I don't know if he said bye, but he did leave.
Well, he knew how you were going to turn out, so he cut his losses. Good for him, you know.
That's right. Did he send me to the Badlands? Send him to the Badlands.
Bye, son. He returned in 1884 to build a ranch after his family tragedy.
Oh, that was my tragedy.
See, you got a lot in common
with good old Teddy, man.
He once described the North Dakota Badlands as a land of vast, silent spaces, a region of grotesque and fantastic beauty. Man, this is shaping up to be the scooter story. Sorry, Bo.
What are you going to do, man?
Now, his conservation legacy earned him the nickname the Conservation President, ironically enough. And the Theodore Roosevelt National Park is the only U.S. national park named after a person.
Oh, man. Next is going to be Scooter. I want to name Scooter's National Park.
Scooter's National Park, it's coming.
Tell you, when we go out there in the clubhouse, goes that Enchanted Castle.
Well, we'll start with one of them potholes in Chicago. We'll start there and see if it grows, you know. So the Medora, North Dakota serves as the gateway to Theodore Roosevelt's National Park. It celebrates its legacy through museums, historic sites, and the annual Medora Musical.
I would like to know what that musical is all about, man.
Yeah?
That's actually interesting. All right, buddy, tell us a little about number 2. The Enchanted Highway is the home of the world's largest scrap metal.
Look at that. Yeah,
Giants.
We touched a little bit on it earlier
Yeah.
on that 32-mile ride, but it's unforgettable roadside attractions. It's between Gladstone and Region, and it's featuring some of the largest scrap metal sculptures in the world. And it's created by local artist Gary Greff, and the highway transforms ordinary prairie into an outdoor art gallery filled with giant wildlife, historical figures, and whimsical creations.
Whimsical.
It's a fun word to say.
Wimpy.
Huh. Now, the project began in 1989 with the goal of bringing visitors back to Greff's hometown of Regent, and has become an internationally recognized attraction.
Giant birds. Oh,
Giant
the Tin
birds.
family is there. Oh, and the Teddy on Trail.
Uh-huh.
Give some fun facts about this.
Well, like I said, the Enchanted Highway stretches 32 miles from Gladstone to Regent, and every sculpture is handcrafted from the recycled scrap metal with thousands of individual pieces welded together. The project began in 1989 to help revive the economy of Regent by encouraging travelers to leave the interstate and explore the region. But Geese in Flight earned the Guinness World Record as the world's largest scrap metal sculpture in 2002. That was the one that we saw.
Is that the one with the Lord of the Rings?
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Each sculpture has its own pull-off and viewing area, allowing visitors to stop safely for photos and picnics while exploring Western Dakota. At least they were smart enough to know to do that.
It's all about safety, man. I like that. He said, hey, you know what? We got to make some parking spots for everybody. Don't want them stopping in the middle of the road.
Strongly recommend everybody, if you're ever pulling over to get pictures, make sure you're doing it safely.
I want to know, did he think Teddy was in this dune buggy back then?
Dune buggy, stagecoach.
When they were building those mansions out, those magnificent castles?
Uh-huh. That didn't come till later, pal.
That's interesting, buddy. All right, buddy, let's talk about this honey.
Now, this is a fun fact of a lot of people don't know. That North Dakota has earned the title of America's honey capital.
Wait, is that you and Mama Joe out there on the bee farm?
That's where I'm hiding all my gold.
Oh, you guys are at, man?
Uh-huh,
Look at
that's
you,
it.
man. Your Mama Joe back there. I never knew she loved bees.
Yeah.
See, you learn something new every day, man.
She'll tell you to mind your own beeswax.
Beeswax before you get stung.
Thanks to its vast prairies, abundant wildflower, clover leaves, alfalfa, and sunflower
Alfalfa? What's going on here, man?
Yeah, I wonder if there's any stymies. Sunflower crops, the state consistently ranks #1 in the United States for honey production. Now, millions of honeybees thrive across North Dakota each summer, producing millions of pounds of high-quality honey that is enjoyed across the country.
I do love honey.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, what was Alfalfa's girl's name that he liked a lot? What was her name?
Darla.
Darla. Like Dorothy Darla, huh?
See, they're all connected, bud.
I give some fun facts about these honey.
Now, North Dakota is ranked first in the U.S. honey production for many years. It's often producing tens of millions of pounds of honey annually, depending on the weather and growing conditions,
Yeah.
But during peak season, the state hosts more than 500,000 honeybee colonies, making it one of the busiest places in America for commercially beekeeping.
Maybe that's why no one really goes up to North Dakota. There's too many damn bees there, huh?
Yeah, well, a single honeybee visits thousands of flowers. In one day, many travel several miles from its hive while collecting nectar. It takes approximately 12 bees their entire lifetimes to produce just 1 teaspoon of honey, highlighting the incredible effort behind every jar.
12 bees in a life? How long does a bee last?
The bee's lifespan depends on its job. The worker bees live about 6 weeks. In the summer, 6 months in the winter. But not very long.
6 weeks in the summer? That's it, huh? So you'd want to, if you're a bee, you want to be born in the wintertime. I'm just saying, man.
Uh-huh. Yeah, see, you always got a perspective way of looking at things, buddy. Now, honey never truly spoils. Archaeologists have discovered that jars of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that were still safe to eat after thousands of years when properly sealed. So, yeah, I'd heard that before, that it's one of the only things, if not the only thing, that never expires as long as it's kept.
So honey's good forever, huh? Yeah. Honeys are like, wait, did it say the cockroaches they last through like a nuclear war? The cockroaches would still be around?
Yeah, well, I don't know if honey can last through a nuclear war, but now you're doing apples and oranges.
All right, let's go to the next thing, buddy. We got the motorcycle clubs and organizations in North Dakota. We got Apathy, Original MC, Fargo Hog, and Combat Veterans.
All right, let's check it out.
All right, tell us a little bit about this Was it Apathy?
Apathy.
Apathy Original Motorcycle Club.
Okay, that's AOMC. It's the North Dakota-based motorcycle club founded on the principles of brotherhood, community service, and motorcycle freedom. The club is well known throughout the state for supporting veterans, organizing charitable rides.
That looks like you, buddy. Is that
A
you?
little bit.
Were you in this club before?
Nope.
Huh?
I would be against it, and they're promoting the rights of motorcyclists according to the club. Its mission includes preserving motorcycle freedom, fostering brotherhood, and giving back to the North Dakota communities through charitable events and veteran support. So they do a lot of the same work we do.
I like that. It's pretty cool. All right, let's go to number 2, the Fargo Harley's Owners Group.
Now that's the Hog chapter. It's chapter 3449, the Fargo Harley Owners
It's like
Group.
3618, huh? Getting close.
It's one of North Dakota's most active Harley-Davidson riding organizations. Sponsored by Harley-Davidson of Fargo in West Fargo, chapter brings together riders of all experience levels who share a passion for Harley-Davidson motorcycles, scenic touring, community service, and friendship.
Friendship.
Yeah, as part of the worldwide Hog Group, members enjoy organized rides, social gatherings, and charitable events throughout the year.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Almost all these motorcycle guys, they do a lot of charity things, huh?
Yeah.
All right, buddy, what about this Combat Veterans Motorcycle?
The Combat Veteran Motorcycle Association, CVMA, is a national...
I thought that was Canaryville Veterans Motorcycle Association.
Yeah, so they're just the same.
Same thing, huh?
Yeah, it's a national nonprofit veterans organization. It's made up of combat veterans from every branch of the U.S. Armed Forces who share a passion for motorcycling and serving fellow veterans. Now, it was founded in 2001, and CVMA has grown to chapters in all 50 states and internationally, including several chapters in North Dakota, serving the communities of Bismarck, Fargo, Grand Forks, and Minot. Their motto is Veterans Helping Veterans.
That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, so New York, North Dakota was a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, it was. I learned some stuff I didn't know.
Going next week, buddy.
We're going to go to Mississippi.
Mississippi. All right, let's get us back in here. Here we are.
Crooked letter, I, crooked letter. Humpback.
Double S's, double I's, double P. Man, there's a lot of things going on with Mississippi. That's a long word. Can you imagine being a kid there learning that?
Sure.
All right, so did you have fun in North Dakota?
I did. I tell you what, I'm going back to that castle.
I tell you, Sons of Freedom,
I need everybody's help to get tell Mom and Joe to get me my chain mail.
There you go, right there. I think if you guys get on your, was it dune buggy they had, or was it
the stagecoach?
The stagecoach.
Yeah.
Get on up there to North Dakota, man.
Right there, you go.
Oh, that's good stuff, man. So we had a lot of fun today.
Yeah, we did.
North Dakota was a lot of fun. You know, we do this because we want people just to know there's a lot of things out there in this world that we don't know about.
Yeah, get out and see some stuff.
Go out there on the roads, go see things, maybe put in some comments. Have you been there? Has anybody seen any of these places? I mean,
we're all taking that dirt nap before you know it.
Hey, we're all going to the forever home.
Forever.
You know, we've been on 16 different states, a lot of new things. I've learned a lot of new things,
Sure.
so it's been fun for me.
You know how hard it is to get you to learn something.
That's very true, man. I
Focus.
I have a hard time focusing. Staying on course, man. I'm always flying off.
All right.
All right, everybody, have a good day, and then we're gonna give what
safe.
Stas likes to do the best right here. Let's
Raise
get out of
the
here.
drawbridge.
Let's raise it, right? All right, everybody, ride a ride. Look at this. We're gonna have that in North Dakota, buddy.